The swarm brought ruin to our world. Our proud people became refugees. And yet, they could not shatter our unity. For we are bound by the Kala, the sacred union of our every thought and emotion. Today, we retake our homeworld, and with it, we retake our homeworld. We retake our home. We retake. I am one.
Hello everybody, and once again welcome to another CSO Cup. This one's number 43. My name's Linglad, and joining me this afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you are, it's GX Alpha. GX, what's happening?
Hello. Finally back.
Welcome.
The CSO Cup. I've been sitting out the last few times.
Been okay though?
Yep. I've been alright. Life's been a bit stressful, but it's back to normal.
Oh, good
So
to
I'm
hear.
happy to cast again.
Well, I mean, let me just do that, and I mean, we have our first game ready to go. Players are calling go. These players really want to get rocking today, but yeah, not the biggest turnout we've had for a CSO Cup, but definitely some big names nonetheless. What do you have?
We're gonna start off with Mindle VK versus Cuckoo. Cuckoo, for some reason, on seed number 16. However that happened.
Team Rotti's Cuckoo, definitely not Seed 16, but maybe just from an ESC point of OSC point
Yeah.
of view.
Most likely.
But yeah, I mean, I'm really looking forward to kicking this one off. So, you want to introduce our first player?
Yeah, in the top right. And the number 1 seed in this tournament for Hasu is Mindel VK.
His opponent in the bottom left with the red Terran SUVs for Team Rotti. It's Cuckoo. Yeah, I mean, no mucking about this week. We're pretty much getting straight into the games. These guys are ready to roll.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to these two duking it out. Two very familiar names in the CSO Cup. So I'm expecting some really good games from these two, and hoping there aren't too many 1-2 punches and the games end too quickly. Hoping for some drawn out TVP if there's such a thing.
We'll see.
It'll be a normal gateway scout show for Mindel. So you see the barracks at home, so nothing out of the ordinary there. It's gonna start to nibble away at this SCV.
Yeah.
Oh, it's probably gonna
It
get
should
the
move
SCV.
out of the way. Oh, that was close.
Yeah. Nicely done. I mean, if that probe just rallies in on that SCV, you'll probably get the kill. And might even get out of it. Yeah.
You might be looking for it. At least keeping Cuckoo honest.
Yeah, Cuckoo. Moving that SCV. Making sure not to lose 1/16th of his workforce. Well, 1/19th now.
Yeah. As he is also expanding, like Mindel VK. He's scouting around his third, making sure that there are no shenanigans going on. Perhaps looking to do some shenanigans himself in the future, but not on this side of the map.
Yep, I mean, it was a single gateway into expansion. And, yeah, single gateway. It's going to be a sentry first on the side of Mindel. So, really not too much going on. Barracks into factory on the side of Cuckoo as well, so a couple Marines being reacted out, which was nice to see. No bunk at the front, so Cuckoo definitely not worried about like any early aggression so far.
Yeah,
And I
despite not having seen anything, but perhaps thinking it's probably too unusual for anything to happen.
yeah, and I do like this making
VK sending out another scout.
making use of the sentry energy. And yeah, Cuckoo moving across the map with, what's that, 6 Marines here?
Yeah.
6 Marines, probably not looking to get too much done, but at least to poke around a bit. See if there's any purchase. Looks like Mindel's setting up to take a third base. Has started that third nexus, so
Yeah, as Cuckoo. So what he can do, loses an SCV,
ooh, he's gonna
but
get
here come the Hellions,
yeah, he's gonna get the
and they
block.
get a block on the Stalker. Can they block it outside? Oh, that would have been so cool.
Loses one Hellion in the process, and he's gonna get the
Yeah.
scout to that third base. So Cuckoo aware that oh, Guardian Shield gets popped as 3 more Stalkers warp in, and Cuckoo's gonna have to hightail it out of here, but I'm pretty sure these are 3 dead Marines. They're not gonna make it home. The Hellion
They're running, but they're running somewhere.
Hellion
No, they're not running
does make it
anymore.
in.
The Hellion.
Starts to work away at these probes. The probes don't get us around in the Hellion, and so this is just gonna be
Yeah, gets 1, gets 2, 3.
nice.
That's a nice Hellion.
This round from Mundo is successful, and I mean 3 probes. It's definitely nice for 1 Hellion, but I mean he did lose the 6 Marines and the other Hellion before that, so
In itself, the Hellion was alright. Losing all the Marines, not too great.
Yeah. I mean, there's 3 more gates on the way of Forge and the robotic support base, so looks like Mindle's going to be going into, what do you think, Disruptors? Colossi?
I mean, I'm a fan of Disruptors, but it looks like Colossi at the moment.
The extra 3 gates. We'll see what Mindle chooses to do. As this observer gets a nice scout, sees the timing of Cuckoo taking the 3rd base, so floats over the orbital. And it is going to be a Colossus, so... Wow.
Yep, observer gets spotted.
Wow, nice.
Scanned and cleaned up. Nice catch from Cuckoo there. There's the Reaper now going across the map.
Yeah, it's pretty late for a Reaper.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he can use it for scouting.
Yeah, I was about to say it's probably just for scouting purposes. So, thermal lances
Takes
on
a
the
look
way.
around the base, dies the quick death.
It does confirm that it's Colossus, so I suppose that's important information for Cuckoo.
Yeah.
Stimpack finishing up here now for Cuckoo, and concussive shells about
Pylon
halfway
in the
down.
middle of the map. A 2nd and 3rd pylon,
Okay.
so making sure to scout any
Oh,
movements.
does get the kill on
Probe
that.
would have been sufficient for this one.
Oof.
And
Yeah.
the observer also seeing the army gathering and the medivacs flying in right inside of the observer.
Yeah, I mean,
Not even boosting in, and the stalkers are there to greet them.
wow.
Yep, sees the observer now.
Yeah,
That was the reason.
yeah. I was about to say Mindle's army hasn't moved from that 3rd base location, but that's because
Yeah.
there are
Yeah,
some
yeah,
stalkers ready.
there. No, there's absolutely no way these medivacs would have made it in.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, perhaps they could have dropped like 2 or 3 marines, but come on.
I mean, Mindle's gone for what, 3 Colossi, and now into Disruptor. Yeah, 3 Colossi into Disruptors, and yeah, EMP shockwaves on the way for the Ghost. But I think from a technicality point of view, I quite like this army from Mindle compared to the
Oh, 1 second.
Marine Marauders.
Okay.
Okay. Mindle sort of, Cuckoo sort of baiting Mindle's army out of position here. He's going to go for a 4 medevac drop into the main. Stalkers aren't in position to stop this medevac drop, and he's going to get a full unload. Starts to work away at some of these buildings. Disruptible takes out a pylon, but friendly pylon, and yeah, Cuckoo in a got Mindle VK in a pretty dicey situation. He's going to pick up and get out of there. Does pull the entire army out of position as 2 more medevacs make it to the 11 o'clock positions. It's going to start to take out this 4th base location. Forces a recall, so the 3 Colossi and a couple of Zealots show up, and that's really going to be enough to clean that up. But Cuckoo going to re-drop into the main. A couple of Disruptors. I mean, one medevac does pick up and get out of there, but quite a bit of damage gets done to Cuckoo's army. But
I'm sorry, the phone rang.
oh no! Oh, good. You missed a crazy drop in the main, and then a drop at the 4th base location. Mindle
I know.
recalls the 3 Colossi, and then Cuckoo redrops in the main. But pretty good. Pretty good. Nice multitasking there, but yeah, Cuckoo now.
There's an army gathering on the left.
Yeah, Cuckoo now taking a 4th base. Looks like Mindle's gonna try to put a bit of pressure on you. Wow.
And that's a weird battle because Cuckoo's army there wasn't really set up yet.
Yeah, but Cuckoo's pushing into the natural. And I mean, the recall's already been used to recall the Colossi to the 4th base location, so... Ooh.
One medevac goes down. It was an empty one, I believe, there.
Yeah, there is a Dark Shroud on the way. +1 armor and +1 shield, plasma shields being researched here for Mindle, so there's probably going to be some Archons being morphed in here. There we go.
Yeah.
You really get the plasma shields for when you're getting Archons, just to give them a bit more meat. But I mean, both players on 4 bases. It looks like Mindle's going to take a 5th base in the top left-hand corner.
Yes, indeed.
So, yeah, not too sure exactly what's going on there, but...
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Now the pylon does get constructed.
But yeah, I mean, I do like this position for Cuckoo. He's going to be down an attack upgrade for a little bit of time, not too long, but and there's the +2 finishing up here now. But yeah, I think I just like the complexity of Mindle VK's army compared to that of Cuckoo. Does Cuckoo have any ghosts in this army? Got 3 ghosts. So
I think he does.
yeah, there's 3 ghosts in with his army, so that's definitely going to be
Okay.
enough. Oof. Okay.
Cuckoo sees Mindle moving out with the Widow Mine. Decides to unload the Medivacs. Gets his Vikings in position. Mindle VK rotating around.
Yeah.
Cuckoo setting up a surround. Doesn't really work out so far. But they haven't engaged yet. Some disruptor shots fired. And that's a nice concave for Cuckoo there. Taking out a disruptor or 2, as well as an Archon.
Yeah, those Vikings.
Actually, now all the disruptors are gone.
Yeah, and those
Never mind
Vikings
me.
doing a good job at taking out the 3 Colossi. Now 3 disruptors left in this army. 1 gets sniped really quickly. Wow, 2 get
So
sniped.
does the second one.
Oof. Okay, okay. I like it. I like it. I mean, 4 SCVs go down. There were 2 DTs that went to the natural and main base of Cuckoo. So 4 DTs, 4 SCVs go down. But Cuckoo's
Cuckoo
maxed.
is completely fine with that.
Yeah, Cuckoo's maxed. He's got 76 SCVs. How many orbitals does he have at the moment? 3 orbitals. So, I know it's obviously using scans at the moment, but let's see. Ghost takes a pot shot on
They're
those.
engaging once again, stocks blinking up. 2 of them falling in the process. Brave disruptor shot. Gets a few kills.
Yeah, gets a nice EMP there.
Nice
does.
EMPs.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely need to pull back there. Cuckoo doing a really
You
good
can't
job.
fight up that ramp, but if he walks up the ramp, perhaps he can't fight now. Now the last disruptor is gone.
Yeah, and I mean this is a good.
Only Stalkers left. It's not really powerful.
Yeah, Vikings
Lands
land.
all the Vikings.
I mean, army supply versus army supply. Cuckoo's doubling the army supply pretty much now of Mindle VK, but there are a lot of medivacs here, so that could definitely be skewing. Yeah, definitely
Yeah.
skewing. That. Ooh, picks off a full medivac. And that's a nice catch there, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Stalkers blink
Oh.
forward again, but yeah, they aren't able
Cuckoo
to
has
pick off
to regroup,
another.
yeah.
Yeah. Let's look at the units tab now.
He's
There's
down in upgrades again.
12 marauders.
Well, the infantry weapons we just finished. But the fight was down on upgrades.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, the +3 armor's on the way for Cuckoo here, so he's going to take an upgrade, a slight upgrade lead there, but it's really marine mine marauders, a few ghosts mixed in here, but I like
He
this.
might catch Middle of VK out of position here. Because the army isn't there, that's a free Colossus kickoff if he notices it, and he does, stims in. And the army of Middle of VK has to get recalled.
Ooh, ooh. Oh man, that
Oh,
EMP
that's
on
brave.
that Disruptor was so good, man. Pretty much ensuring that that thing's gonna melt as quickly as possible.
Takes out the natural. Now he's a bit trapped, but sniping the Colossus, and I think he might have broken through, though the bio gets less in numbers.
Yeah. Oh, these medivacs are just getting picked off one at a time, and quite a few units are actually going down in these medivacs, but yeah, Cuckoo's done a pretty good job of doing some damage on Mindle's side of the map. Takes out the natural. 13 probes going down. Wow.
That's a nice little bit of damage. Loads over another CC.
Yeah.
Probably to the 5th base location. I can't count.
6.
6 was correct.
Yeah, 6 was correct.
In the corner.
And I mean, he's put Mindle down onto 4 bases, so Cuckoo doing a really good job here. I do like the addition of the Liberators here, just to try zone some things out, and yeah, Cuckoo in a pretty good position, I'd say. But we know, I mean, Disruptors are a pretty good unit, and a few good Purification Novas, and Cuckoo's army could be obliterated. He's up 20 supply, so
And there's a bit of a standoff going on as the Liberators unsiege.
I still could blink after the Liberators.
Arca's hunting the Liberators, yeah.
Oh, but these
I have to turn around.
yeah, I mean, that's 3 out of 4 Disruptors get picked off there. They're moving a little bit too far in front of the army, and nice EMP takes out the shields there.
Yeah, once again the expensive units have been taken out.
Yeah.
Disruptors, the Colossus. I'm not sure if there was an Arcan in there. If there was, there no longer is.
Yeah,
Here's another Disruptor that gets taken down.
wow.
And well, that was the final nail in the coffin. Cuckoo up, 1-0.
Wow. I mean, Cuckoo played a really good game there. I don't know if you saw, there was a War Prism that made its way to Cuckoo's main, but I think Cuckoo was paying attention there, and I think Center Viking, I'm not 100% sure, but I think Center Viking to clean that up, as Mindle didn't get any war pins there. So, you know, Cuckoo just playing a really nice, clean game. He takes the lead in the series. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty impressed with how that game went, and I think Cuckoo should be as well.
Oh yeah, it was a nice game.
Yeah, I think Mindle was bleeding off quite a few of those expensive units quite frequently throughout that game, and I think Cuckoo's just able to take one good fight after another good fight, and you know, pick off those really important units and build on the advantages.
As we head into the second game on the map, where the dogs randomly explode. Let's see if it happens here. On this player's side of the map, there's a dog on the top of the base of Pazu's Mindelvike.
And his opponent in the bottom right hand corner of Berlingrad. The Red Terran SCV is currently up 1-0. It is Team Rotti's Cuckoo.
Dog does not explode.
Not yet.
There's also a probe and place the pylon in a position where there usually shouldn't be a pylon.
What do you think this is
No
for?
Mindle going for some shenanigans.
Proxy Void Ray. No, proxy gate.
Nope. No voids today. Probe comes. I don't think he saw where the probe actually came from.
No, and I do wonder if there
It
was
was
a.
barely early enough.
I wonder if it was almost a standard time for the probe to be moving
Yeah.
across the map. So actually, it looks like it was a little bit
Yeah,
late.
the players practiced this, so I'd be surprised if it was like 5 seconds too early or too late.
Mhm.
Bad Cuckoo, obviously, will now know.
Where's the second pylon?
Yeah, hello, sir.
Oh. Yeah, we start to work away there.
He tries to kill the probe.
Does Cuckoo scout this though?
Oh yeah, he does.
Yeah, that Marine definitely sees it. Oh!
Probe not even able to mine the minerals. Oh no.
Wow.
Oh no. I think Cuckoo can be very happy with how it's beginning. Because it's like maybe 2 or 3 seconds that the stalkers take longer on the detour, but that's 2 or 3 seconds. Concussive shots on the way for these marauders. Yeah, Mildo taking his natural as he intended to earlier.
Yep, and I mean, warp gate's finished up, so. Oh, one marauder goes down.
Oh, one marauder going down.
Second one's gonna get picked
So does
up.
the second one.
Yeah, yeah, and the Marine. So, when there's nothing.
That's not good for Cuckoo there. Does he have any troops? One marauder now pops. Moves down with 4 SCVs to try to repair the bunker. They don't arrive in time. He's being pulled to fight.
Oh,
The marauder very low on HP goes down. Only one stalker remaining though.
wow.
But this is damage that Cuckoo does not want to take.
Yeah, I think that went as well as it could have for Mundo.
Yeah, I don't think he could have hoped for a better engagement there. Here comes a Widow Mine. Plus a Marauder. Forcing the stalker to retreat.
And Templar Archives on the way. Yeah, I mean, I think Mundo got as much as he honestly could have hoped for there out of that.
Yeah. Still standing there. But with the Widow Mines, it's gonna be a risky move. Using the probe to scout where they are. Oh, that is such a nice move. Triggers it and kills it. Here's the second one though. Immediately runs away after firing. Takes down one stalker and bruises another one.
I mean, you know, a pretty crazy start.
Yeah, Middle still trying to put on some pressure with this. And they're still just 2 marauders, but they're in a bunker.
Missile turret goes up just in
yeah,
case.
he's going
it's a
hell now.
Yeah. And keep those stalkers alive. Like I was saying, there's a missile turret just in case there's some DTs coming in. Yeah, Cuckoo. Not taking any chances. As yeah, four more gateways on the way. I mean, I do wonder if the warp prism. So warp prism and what's that? 4 more gateways plus 2. Yeah, maybe about 5-6 gates, is it? Just waiting for these to finish up. Oh, it's gonna be about 6 gates in a warp prism. So I wonder if Mundo's gonna look to put quite a bit of pressure on. Still no third base for either player. So,
I do hate myself.
a lot of stalkers moving up here for Mindel, and they're just going to move right in on this bunker, take out the bunker in 2 shots. One shot's in these marauders, but there's quite a bit of bio here. I don't think Mindel can push up into that many marines and marauders.
I mean, getting the bunker was nice.
That tank position on the ramp, I don't know if I like it. Tank's shunning away.
Yeah, I mean, it does quite a bit of damage, and as long as he can't blink on it,
Yeah, which he does, and I honestly think Mindel's... I was going to say, I think Mindel has too much. The SCVs, I think, though, that meat shield making the difference.
Yeah, but there is more coming. More stalkers and 2 zealots for a meat shield of his own.
Wow.
On the side of Mindel.
That blink micro.
The bio is starting to crumble. Mine can't burrow.
Yeah.
Like a blink micro, and it's just a tad too much. Equaling it up.
1-1. Wow. Yeah, Mindel.
Shenanigans working out.
Yeah. We get a game 3 to kick this Cup 43 off, man. How nice. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, it's a rather high-profile round 1 match, but we always like to see it.
Yeah, I mean, these players not mucking around. They really want to keep... Well, Mindel wants to keep the momentum going, and Cuckoo's definitely not looking to think too much about that loss and wants to get, this game rocking. So, Gogo gets the goal. And we're going to Glittering Ashes.
Yeah, it's the 3rd and final map of this series. The winner will face Hopped in the semifinals, round of 4.
Oh, nice.
So it's the winner of this map with these players in the top right. For Team Hasu, Mindel VK.
His opponent once again, and hopefully not for the last time he'll be hoping this tournament. It's Team Rotti's Cuckoo.
Let's take a look, man. All the probes are going today. Most importantly, where they are going. There's one there, I believe, on a rather normal timing.
Yeah, I mean, the tournament life on the line for both of these players, so no one really looking to put all their eggs in one basket and go for an all-in of sorts, both players. Just respecting that their opponent is pretty good and can probably hold a rush, so yeah, I mean, Probe not actually able to get any sort of damage onto the SCV or to delay that barracks at all.
Yeah, it's just the normal scout here, and it's taken some time off the other SCV, so it's not been entirely unsuccessful. Making sure there is no proxy Rexes or whatever on his side of the map, and I don't think there's ever a wasted probe scout.
No. I mean, it does see that is a Reaper first. There's no automatic add-on on that bunker straight away. On that barrack straight away, I beg your pardon. So
Yeah, Reaper now comes in. Gets greeted by the Stalker.
Yep, and a relatively fast Templar archive. So oh,
Okay, so that will be
wow.
one probe down
Nice.
from the Reaper. Stalker comes down the ramp, but that's still a nice pickoff.
Yep, quite a fast blink here for Mundell, so
Reaper comes in again. No success here. And there is another Stalker. Up on the Reaper cliff. Reaper has to go home. And wait for the Hellions.
yeah, I mean there's a Cloak Banshee opener here for Cuckoo, so one Banshee in production, Cloak on the way. Do wonder if he's gonna wait for two Banshees. Or if he'll go in with one straight away, but yep. Cuckoo gonna push out with one four cars and a Reaper, so
Attacking his own Stalkers for a second there. Instead of the Hellion. So 3 of the Hellions make it into the mineral line to survive. Plus the Reaper, this is some brilliant damage there.
wow.
Reaper takes out the 8th probe.
I mean 8 probes for 4 Hellions and a Reaper. What do you think of that?
Oh, that's pretty good. I think I'd taken it.
First Banshee's making its way up to the top side of the map, and it's going to start to make its way towards the natural. Not waiting for the second one. Cloak about to finish, so I mean, and the Observer finishes just in time. I was about to say that. Observer's just finished, and it's going to start to make its way across the map.
Banshee arrives. Takes a 1.
Yep.
Probe thus far. Observer now arrives. Yeah, the Stalker's not able to blink on top of the Banshee.
Banshee playing ring around the Nexus here with those Stalkers.
Yeah, here's the second Banshee there. Where's the Observer here? It exists.
It exists somewhere.
Ah, there it is.
Wow.
It was hidden above the warp gate, I believe. And these probes had to be pulled back for a second there, because this Banshee came back in.
Yeah, so I mean,
Now has an Observer attached to it, keeping it honest.
there is a Colossus on the way for Mundell, so I mean, after making 2 observers, now pumping out that Robotech. Blink is done. Charge about to finish as well. And +1 about halfway done here for Mundell, so Mundell taking up quite nicely. The second
Here's the Banshee once again,
yes.
getting some value. Even picking up the 3rd one.
Wow, coming back in for
That's
a 3rd
cute.
probe. Wow, these observers really just hanging out with those Banshees, keeping that supply locked in the corner. Yes, Cuckoo's gonna start to move across the map. It's gonna be greeted by a few Stalkers. They do get.
Oh, and they get the Medivac? No, they can't.
Good pullback.
That would have been nice, but badly damaging it. I don't think there are SCVs here to repair it.
And charge 1 +1 about to finish up here for Mundell. There are 2 tanks, good spread here. First tank's gonna get a few shots off.
super battery helping out immensely for on the side of the middle of VK there. Second tank. Now it does also get picked up. Off.
Yeah, and Mindel holds that a bit of aggression. Two.
I think that's a good hold.
Mm.
Here come 2 more medevacs. And here is the army.
Yeah, no stalkers
That
this
has
time.
a bit of a way to the main. Might get recalled. Nope, he decides to walk. But getting +1 armor. Very nice, depowering everything here. And escapes right out.
Yeah.
But then running into the third base. This is some nice multi-management.
Oh, that one shot from that stalker picks off that medevac, which is
Yeah, it was damaged
yeah.
very badly. So not a huge surprise there. I am surprised that there are only 2 probes fell in that run by.
It was a very quick pull there by Mindel, but it's down nearly 40 supply at the moment, so
And Cuckoo really making some moves here.
yeah, Kuka doing a really good job here. So let's see, some ghosts being added in here with enhanced shockwaves or EMP enhanced. Is it enhanced shockwaves? I think that's what that's called. Enhanced shockwaves for the ghost upgrade, and thermal lance about a third of the way down. So both players looking to get some pretty important upgrades for their units, but Templar Archives coming on, about to come online here for Mindel, so do wonder if that's going to be for some Archons. I haven't seen the
And
plasma shield.
we're seeing a bit of more multi-prong being set up. He loaded that medevac, has to unload because there was a spotting pylon. He probably planned to go in here as well as into the main. Decides to retreat for now. And Mindel already probably setting up another spotting pylon. Won't get the chance to.
Yeah, Kuka.
But spots the army in the process.
Yeah, Kuka bringing his entire army together, so
Well, that's a bold move, but it could pay off because the entire army is walking down here. There are 5 stalkers on patrol. And that's a doom door if I've ever seen one.
yeah. Stalkers do blink up, and with the thermal lance, these Colossi are able to fire from the low ground here. Some good splash damage going down, and yeah, I think Mindel's gonna have enough to hold on here. Doom drop not working out
Look that way.
quite as well as Cuckoo wanted, but some reinforcements do meet up with the main army, and yeah, Cuckoo looking to put some pressure on. Getting a 4th base behind us.
Ooh.
What?
I'm not sure if Cuckoo will let that happen. Cuckoo at home already going for a 5th. Or starting to saturate it as we speak.
Yeah, I mean, Cuckoo trying to keep Mindel honest and making sure he's not pulled out of position. Oh, stems forward, picks off the disruptor, very nicely done there. Another 2 show up though, so
He is so good with his disruptor snipe though.
really well.
I am very impressed.
I wonder if the EMPs have a bit to do with that. Obviously, taking out the shields is a really big part of weakening the Protoss army. But yeah, Cook doing a really good job of sniping those disruptors, and in a pretty good position, I'd say.
Yeah, as we see him set up a small flank besides his main push. like I said, does not let that fourth base happen. Gets cancelled and simultaneously goes into the third. Some army gets recalled. Actually, a good chunk of the army gets recalled. 8 probes falling though. And the medevac
Ooh. Feels bad.
nearly escaped. I think he remembered the cannon here, so there was nowhere it could have gone. Nearly worked. 2 Marauders getting left behind there.
I don't think Cuckoo needs to pick up and go into the main. There's a couple of stalkers waiting there for him, and the weakest medevac is leading the charge. So,
Oh yeah, but he sees the stalkers and turns around.
yeah.
I think he could have gone on the right side. Can no longer. Scanning for an observer. There was no observer.
Wow. Mundle VK needs to know that he's got some of Cuckoo's army pinned into this dead airspace. Now there's an observer. Wow. Cuckoo in a really sticky situation here. Not being able to...
Yeah, he decides to doom drop. It's not exactly a doom drop.
Wow.
To drop in again. And recall isn't an option. Because it's already had been used to recall to the third. And that's the main base gone.
Wow. Nice drop here.
So simultaneously, the bit of the army that got left behind, fighting the other bit of Middle VK's army that got left behind.
Yeah, one lone marine gets left behind. Wow.
I'd say that went pretty okay for Cuckoo.
Yeah, I mean the supplies. Cuckoo's up 70 supply at the moment, 60 now. As 5 more stalkers get walked in.
Oh no.
Oof.
2 ghosts getting dropped for some distraction.
Yeah, very nicely done there by Cuckoo, leaving 2 units behind and getting the rest of them out of there. Feels bad for those 2 units, but
Yeah.
good sacrifice. +3 is done now for Lindell. 3-3 on the way for Cuckoo, still about 20 seconds away. Maybe 30 seconds away, so it does take a really long time for that upgrade to get going. So Lindell with a slight upgrade lead at the moment, but not for long.
Yeah, because once these upgrades finish, in 12 or so seconds, Cuckoo will try to strike.
Yeah, it could be up and on.
Already opening up the ramp. Some disruptor bolts getting forced, not hitting anything. There's another one. He's keeping Cuckoo on the low ground and not really giving him an option to walk up the ramp.
Yeah, the spotting pylon here. That's awesome. Ooh.
Now he moves down the ramp and Cuckoo wasn't really prepared for that. But then the VK walks back.
Yeah, the standoff at this like 4th base position here for of Mundell VK is
This could be a really good move. Because as of now, there are no stalkers here. I'm wondering if that's his plan.
Yeah, Mundell heading back home. I think he sort of suspects that something's going on here, but
Yeah, there's the flock that didn't make it into the medevac, and here is the drop once again into the main. He actually rebuilt it. That's 2 gates falling. And a good bit of army falling as well.
Yes.
As in the 4th base, the rest of Cuckoo's army moves in.
wow, nice pickups. Yeah, 4th base. Cuckoo's army moves in here, takes out this base. He's gonna drop.
That's GG. Good luck next, says Mindle VK.
Wow. Cuckoo
Showing
takes the
some
victory.
good sportsmanship there.
Wow. I mean that the multi-prong harass there from Cuckoo was just on point, and I definitely didn't want to get knocked out this round, so
So then, we have 2 semifinals ahead of us. And that would be Cuckoo versus Hopped and Botvinnik playing Night Phoenix. I think we're gonna I think we're gonna cast the ladder.
Yep, yep.
Well, that will be Botvinnik versus Night Phoenix, as far as I can tell. Except they might be in the game already.
Have they started?
They're both in game. Yeah, I think they started.
Oof.
Well, we're gonna go into a short break, and then we're gonna cast Cuckoo versus Hopped.
Yeah, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
No, never mind.
Nope.
Okay, we're gonna be back in 1 minute. Because I got invited into a game.
Ooh, nice. Sweet.
Yeah,
we'll
so
be
did
right
you.
back. Yeah, we'll be right back.
So did Cuckoo. He needs to get kicked. It's complicated. They can.
And hello everybody, welcome back. Sorry about that. We have the intended semi-final. The players hadn't started yet. They were waiting for us. Lucky us. And yeah, we are now in game. Let me do the first player this time. GX in the top left hand corner of my favorite dog map with the red Protoss probes playing for team HHE. What's that stand for?
Hot-headed gaming.
Hot-headed gaming it is. Red Protoss player, Night Phoenix. Hot-headed gaming. I wonder what the E is for.
That's a good question. Maybe hot-headed?
HE.
Anyways. And in the bottom right, playing for the Platinum Heroes, a long time participant of the CSO Cups, is Botvinnik. I think I've seen him in the Platinum Heroes flag yet.
I can't say. But another PVT. Shocker.
Well, if it goes like the last one, I won't be too sad. Oh, the probe gets a kill.
Ooh, first blood.
Naughty boy.
Oh, and he's gonna start to work away at this SCV.
Yeah, I don't think Botvinnik will let this one die. But even if it's just a mental victory, this is... In Night Phoenix's head, this must feel epic. I don't know how often you actually are able to get the SCV. It's not very often. Probe now moves there. Sees the bunker getting constructed there. Botvinnik's Reaper there. Let's see if he can match the probe. Nope, here's the Adept. Forces the Reaper to escape down the Reaper ramp.
Yeah, the first Adepto. Denying mining at this natural
Ah,
base.
sorry.
Very nicely done. Sneaks past the bunker. He's going to be able to shade to safety, so nice. Just
Yep,
a bit of
takes a look at the ramp and then
just a bit of denied lost mining time there. Yeah, I mean the Phoenix opener here for Night Phoenix, very nice.
living up to his name.
Yep, yep.
Unlike some other players who actually sometimes play other races,
Yeah.
even than what their name says. Oh, that was a nice cancel on the Cyclone lock on there. I'm kind of digging this Phoenix skin. I'm
Yeah.
gonna lie.
Me too. Looks pretty
Looks
cool.
dope.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the Reaper chilling out there.
Yeah, 3 Phoenixes now, 4th one in production. Night Phoenix really living up to his name here and going all out on the Phoenixes.
As the Reaper will take a look at the third base. And oh ho, hello, Hulkin 2. Thanks for the Prime sub.
Ooh. Thank
Very
you.
appreciated. Thank you very much. Hope you're enjoying the little tournament here. As Night Phoenix's Phoenix count is rising.
Yeah, really, really continuing. I wonder when Night Phoenix is going to stop with the Phoenix production, or if there is no
I mean, right
stopping.
now, Botvinnik has decided to move out. Takes us 2 tanks. The Cyclone and the Bio Block. Along with a few SCVs. Night Phoenix will find that out by seeing that the army is gone. Oh, if we could pick up that tank, that would be big.
Yeah, no
He is
reinforcements
able
now.
to. And that's a nice pickoff.
Yeah, no reinforcements for Botvinnik, so whatever's here is pretty much what he's going to have to work with.
But that's...
Wow.
It is quite a bit of an army.
Yeah, shield battery overcharge gets triggered.
Phoenix is not too great against ground. They can lift, obviously, but... Super battery is indeed powerful. As the tank gets picked off.
Yeah, and I mean this.
And so does the second one.
Yeah, without the tank there, that Colossus are actually able to put out so much damage, and
Oh yeah.
yeah, Night Phoenix doing a pretty decent job. Yeah, up 14 supply at the moment, so yeah, observer sets in place, just the natural of Botvinnik, and yeah, Night Phoenix in a pretty decent position. Second Colossus on the way, third one. The second Colossus finishes up, and the third one on the way, so yeah, 7 more gates here on the way for Night Phoenix. Wow. As a couple mules get dropped here, there's still no third base. Always say a third base on the way. Yeah, third base gets denied. Oh, no, it doesn't get denied. Third base on the way here for Botvinnik at home. And, yeah, fourth base on the way here for Night Phoenix. So, Night Phoenix doing alright. Picks off another Marine over here and a couple medevacs. Just gonna start moving out with this army of Botvinnik. Oh, never mind. Botvinnik just heading up to take his third base and spreads out those tanks. Observer sees all. And yeah, we'll see how this game goes. Thermal Lance on the way, charge about to finish up. 2 more tech labs, so I do think it's going to be a Marine Marauder. We'll see. Ghost Academy on the way. So we'll see if Botvinnik can do as good of a job with the EMPs as we saw Cuckoo do in the last series. Or reinforce some zealots for a run by over here. Oh, spotting Marine alert spot for next to what Night Phoenix is going to try to do a couple hallucinated Archons in here. A pretty decent job of tanking a bit. And yeah, those run by zealots coming in into the middle line. Wow. GG gets called. Night Phoenix takes the first game. Wow, that was a little bit of a 1-2 punch there. I do like the addition of the hallucinated Archons, just adding a little bit of DPS to, or a little bit of damage that can be added to a little bit of soaking up power from a little bit of soaking up there to the Protoss army. And yeah, Night Phoenix gets the win there. Sorry guys for the little bit of silence. Seems GX is got some stuff that he needs to just quickly take care of, so I might be doing 2000 atmospheres by myself. Which isn't really a train smash. But we'll see how it goes. Oof. Okay. Not entirely sure what's happened. Wow. Looks like my Starcraft's crashed. Give me a moment. Guys, I'll be right back. Not sure what's happened with this wow. yeah, so it looks like my game has just crashed up. I'm back, but not too sure. Not too sure if we can get back into that game. So let me throw us into a quick little break while I try to figure out what we're going to do next. My apologies, and yeah, don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Your destiny. Flawless victory. Your destiny. Flawless victory. Fight! Excellent, Cyrex.
So everybody, welcome back. Sorry, yeah, the lovely players Night Phoenix and Botvinnik have rehosted the game. My game sort of crashed while the countdown was going, and they've remade the game. Lucky for me and lucky for you guys. So big shout out to them for being great sports and getting the game back up and running for your viewing pleasure and my casting pleasure. So let me introduce our players. In the bottom left hand corner of 2000 atmospheres, Red Protoss Probes, currently up 1-0 for Team Hot Headed Gaming. It's Night Phoenix. His opponent in the top left hand corner, one of the regulars of the CSO Cup and definitely looking to make it to the next round. The Blue Terran SUVs for Platinum Heroes, it's Botvinnik. Yeah, I mean a little bit of technical difficulty there. Not too sure why, but yeah. Let's get that, put that behind us as Botvinnik going for his expansion. Night Phoenix as well, and pretty much one gate into cybernetics core. Pretty standard opener so far from both of these players. Both players making all their buildings at home. And yeah, we'll see if Night Phoenix continues to make Phoenixes going forward. I mean, quite a few of them in the first game and did a pretty decent job of cancelling out some of those units in the fights and took the victory in the first game. So Stargate's on the way, and looks like Night Phoenix is setting up to do the same as game 1. Reaper tries to get in here, and he's going to get taken out by that single Adept. Botvinnik back home. Has the bunker in the front just in case the Adept moves across the map, and they do. After taking out that Reaper, both Adepts are pretty much safe to move out across the map, and they are just going to continue to shade forward to get here as soon as possible. They see the bunker. 2 more Marines pop up, and oh, Botvinnik definitely not going to let those Adepts into his main base. The Adepts do cancel the shade, and it's just going to be a little bit of a backwards and forwards as 3 Adepts now show up as, yep. Night Phoenix does finish the shade this time, and a Phoenix does join up with these 3 Adepts, so yep, Night Phoenix. Oh, gets a second SCV just as the shade's about to finish up, so yeah, 2 SCVs for a little bit of damage on one of their Adepts is not such a bad trade. Robo on the way is Night Phoenix, continuing to make those Phoenixes. 2 on the map so far, and 3rd in production. Make that 4th. So yeah, Night Phoenix looking like he's going to do the same as last game, and I mean it worked. Worked the last game, and unless Botvinnik can do something better this time around, it's a good chance of working in the second game. So we will see another racks on the way. So it's going to be 3 racks and 1 factory so far. On the side of Botvinnik is the robotic support base on the way for Night Phoenix, and we're probably going to go into some Colossi. Pretty much the same as last game. And I expect Night Phoenix to do a pretty similar move out, and we'll see if Botvinnik's actually able to hold it this time. 5 Phoenix on the field, and oh, Woodamine fires on the Phoenix, and with no drilling claws, the Woodamine gets revealed, and so the Phoenix are able to take that off. Sorry. Yeah, 2 more gates on the way as Thermal Lance kicks off, and we are definitely going to see that Gateway Colossi style that we saw in the previous game. Its observer is actually so well placed that he's going to see Botvinnik moving to the low ground as he tries to take his 3rd base. The observer sees all and sees the timing of that, so Night Phoenix must be feeling pretty good about his position. Forge on the way, Twilight Council. So pretty much getting everything done. Botvinnik scans the natural to see what's in there and what's going on. Doesn't see any army units there, so I think Botvinnik's just going to stay at home for a bit. Observer repositions to catch the army and to see any sort of move out. So Phoenix do poke in here again and take out a couple more SCVs. Night Phoenix just keeping Botvinnik a little bit honest and keeping him at home. This observer sees the entire army of Botvinnik just positioned defensively, and yeah, these Phoenix are going to try to pick off a tank. They do manage to get 1 tank, and they manage to get out, so a nice pick off there. Night Phoenix just shaving off what he can before launching the attack. 2 Colossi out, the third one on the way. Yeah, a couple cannons. What's it? Yeah, 2 cannons, a battery, and an extra pylon on the way here. These Phoenix do actually see the army of Botvinnik move out. Observe as well, but the Phoenix confirm it. And yeah, it looks like Botvinnik's gonna try to deny this 4th base of Night Phoenix, but the Observer sees the exact composition here. Yeah, 8 Marines do load up into that medevac, and we'll see if Botvinnik's gonna catch Night Phoenix off with a single medevac drop, or if Night Phoenix will be able to warp in a couple stalkers. I like the fact there are 3 pylons powering all of these buildings. Yeah, Botvinnik gonna boost into the mineral line and look to get some worker damage done first. The rest of the army goes back home, so yeah, Botvinnik in a pretty decent position. Yeah, denies quite a bit of mining time here for Night Phoenix, so nice to see Botvinnik doing a bit of harassment of his own. This medevac is going to get picked off rather quickly. Two Marines go down in that medevac, but yeah, the Marines just going to fight until the last. 3rd base saturated here for Botvinnik. 4th base being built on location, so oh, okay. Yeah, 4th base on location here for Botvinnik, so going up even on bases. As both players pretty much staying at home, neither wanting to overcommit and die to any sort of aggression or be caught out of position. War Prism gets spotted by this one Marine, and yeah, he's gonna get forced home. There's a zealot at this north side Zelnaga Tower. Is it a zealot? Yeah, zealot of the north Zelnaga Tower, so does take out that Marine. So vision on the north side of the map is quite limited for Botvinnik, but yeah, the supplies are fairly close, and yeah, I think without the addition of a few disruptors in this army here, I think Botvinnik's actually got a pretty decent chance. The disruptors sort of force the Terran player to disengage, while the Protoss player is actually continuously getting a bit of DPS. So yeah, I think there we go. Disruptors on the way now. Double robo disruptor. So the splash damage is starting to increase here for Night Phoenix, and this is where I think Protoss actually gets really strong when they start to add in these multiple forms of splash damage. And yeah, this tank is gonna get the first shot on these stalkers. There's a planetary here, so planetary also getting a few shots on these stalkers, but oh, yeah. Zealots forcing a bit of a repair. Yeah, there's a bit of lost mining time. There's some good force fields just to delay the Terran from jumping on the army there of Night Phoenix. And yeah, Terran gonna open up these rocks just to make sure that the mobility of their army is there. Good disruptor, good purification over there. Is a pretty decent. Oh, sorry, there's a pretty decent arc here for Botvinnik, but yeah, those Vikings doing a good job of pushing back the Colossi. And yeah, Botvinnik with a successful hold. I mean, Night Phoenix not looking to overextend, but it's a tank shell there straight away. Sends out a purification over just to force the Terran to get a little bit more defensive. More disruptors on the way here for Night Phoenix. There were 8 DTs warped in. Where they are at the moment, I don't know. Shadow Strike on the way, so that is being upgraded. Botvinnik, though, in the meantime, picks off a free disruptor there very quickly. Takes out one of these robos, and it's going to start to work on this 4th base next. There's no energy here for recall, so Disruptor fires, gets 2 Marauders, but yeah, that's a dead base here for Night Phoenix. Bot Phoenix doing quite a bit of damage. Does split his army off as he's actually forced the entire army back at Night Phoenix. So yeah, it takes hold of that Zalnaga tower, and that's pretty decent. These DTs are in these DTs are in range of the center tower, but yeah, center tower not actually picking those up. A couple of Zealous warp in here at the fifth base location of Night Phoenix, and it's going to start to drive this army back. The Vikings pick off 1 Colossi. Oh, that gets cleaned up eventually by the Stalkers, but there's still quite a bit of army left over here for Botvinnik at the 5th base location. Botvinnik also hitting at the south, I mean where the 4th base was, and is now trying to move into the natural base here. Botvinnik hitting at 2 places at the same time, takes out the natural base at the 5th base location, as I think the majority of Night Phoenix's forces are here. But I mean this double drop here, it's cleans up whatever army Night Phoenix had here, and Botvinnik's gonna start to move, collapse into this 3rd base location, and I really don't see, I was about to say, I really don't see Night Phoenix holding on here with that almost 360 degrees around, and Grease GG gets called, and the second time this afternoon we get to go for a game 3 in a PVT. Nice. Ooh. Hardwire is going to be our 3rd and deciding map. Yeah, this is going to be a really interesting one. Oof.
Hello, hello.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Real life kicking in.
Oh, bummer. Let me see.
Sorry about that.
Let me see if I can. It's 1-1.
I noticed.
Let me see if I can get this up for you. Are you watching? Can you see? No?
I don't have an invite.
Ooh, okay.
So, did the game already start?
Yes, it has. But
Sorry about that.
I can give it to you like that. How about that? Ha! Let me introduce our players. In the bottom left-hand corner of Hardwire, the Red Protoss Probes, playing for Team Hot-Headed Gaming. It's Night Phoenix and his opponent. Yeah, go for it. Welcome back.
Sorry. In the top right, the blue Terran for the Platinum Heroes. He's Botvinnik.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, Night Phoenix hit pretty hard in that first game, and Botvinnik actually did a really good job of just hitting two locations at the same time in the previous one, and yeah, took that out. It was nice. I mean, second PVT for the afternoon, and second series going to game 3, so really nicely done. Yeah. Pretty standard, yeah. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, don't worry, my game crashed completely. The players were
Oh no.
the countdown timer was going, and then StarCraft was just like, nah, not today, friend, and just left. It's like a Alto 4 crash. It was so strange. But the players left and remade, which was nice.
Oh, cool.
Oh, is the Reaper gonna get in the bunker?
Very nice.
Oh, he is.
It does.
Nice.
On minimum HP, but of course it's a Reaper, so that regenerates.
Yeah, and quickly, so... Oh, Adept's gonna get a second shot off. It's not gonna be enough to kill the Reaper, so...
And Reaper continues to be annoying.
Yeah, but I mean, back home, this Adept about to hit this natural base here. Obviously, Botvinnik has the door, the supply depot's up, and is gonna be safe from this one Adept. The Adept takes out the cleaning bot. Says, no cleaning for you, bot. And looks like the SCB is just gonna make its way home, kind of. Yep, kind of gonna make its way home and try to get there as safely as possible as this Reaper's start to work its way through the shields of the Nexus, and Void Ray pops out. It's not gonna be able
Bunker
to,
getting salvaged.
yeah, not gonna be able to take that out before the salvage kicks in, and looks like the Reaper's gonna be able to get home safely. Oh, the supply depots aren't close, but yeah, Night Phoenix.
That's a bit too much for the Adepts to shade in.
Oi. Unfortunately, that SCV's safe home rally is not going to be safe enough. Ooh. Almost feel like those Adepts could have made it. But one Void Ray into Phoenixes here for Night Phoenix, and a couple of Adepts, so 3 more gates. So pretty much in the last game, Night Phoenix went the same strategy. Went not quite a few Phoenixes, maybe 5-6 Phoenixes into Colossi, gateway explosion, and then was building a pretty decent gateway army, but Botvinnik just too good, and like I said, almost sandwiched him, collapsed from the north and south, and we'll see if Night Phoenix is going to do the same. First robo on the way.
Oh god, what was that?
A very loud motorcycle zooming up, racing up and down the street. A bit ridiculous.
Oh, great.
Wow. Yep. Yeah, pretty much everything gets cleaned up here for Botvinnik, and doesn't lose. Might have lost 1 ACV, but definitely not 2. A very nice cleanup there, and yeah, both players on even supply. Botvinnik slightly ahead in workers, but I mean that's not too much at this stage. 3rd CC finishing up pretty much at the same time as the Nexus for Night Phoenix. It's got a few more seconds and that'll be done, so both players be even on bases pretty soon.
As Night Phoenix gets in, kills the SCV constructing.
Oh, is he gonna get the Cyclone? Yeah, looks like it.
Oh, that would be good. He does.
Wow, and gets out with all his Phoenixes. One taking a bit of hull damage isn't the position you really want to be in, but I mean, gets 2 SCVs and a Cyclone for a little bit of hull damage. I think that's worth it.
Yeah. I think I agree there.
Yeah, 3rd CC now down. Yeah, Night Phoenix sees the Marines move out and to start to saturate that 3rd base location. Is the Phoenix dive in?
It's another 3 SCVs.
Yeah, yeah. It's gonna recall them home. Nice. Observer once again sees all. Sees the. Should just catch the whiff of these. This bio wall here for Botvinnik. The Colossi production has started. Thermal lance on the way. The first 2 medivacs are only on the way now, so
No, that's a nice small little pickup there in the middle of the map. Somehow the blood reappeared out of nowhere.
one Scouty Marine just gonna keep an eye on this bottom right hand base. Is Phoenix keeping tabs on the bio moving out here, man? So Night Phoenix well aware of when bot Phoenix coming in with what. So yeah, I mean, has 2 Colossi out and 3rd one on the way. War of the Worlds. Yeah, Phoenix will start to work away at that medevac, but that has to be a
And this
cancel.
phase has to get cancelled. It does get cancelled.
Yeah.
Immediately rebuilds it, thinking he's confident enough.
That Void Ray.
Botvinnik back, who drops into the main. Void Ray left on the job there a bit.
Did do a little bit of damage to this.
Yeah, and then it just decided to not follow.
Yeah.
It must have been on hold position or something. Because these Marines take out one Stalker. And now they will get killed by the Phoenixes. I think that could have been worse for Night Phoenix there.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. But I mean, charge is done. Thermal lance is done. And that's about it. Plus 1-1 is done now for bot for next. So he's going to have a slight upgrade lead for a few seconds. Not hitting in that window, but I mean the 4th base is now finishing up for Night Phoenix just as the 4th base starts on location for bot Phoenix. So Night Phoenix is going to be up a base for a short while, but there are now ghosts being added in for bot Phoenix. Ooh.
Here comes Night Phoenix.
Bot Phoenix though coming up from what good force
Oh,
field.
these are some really nice force fields there.
Wow.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, really nicely done.
Now once they run out, Botvinnik will have a better angle.
Wow.
He does get it, and he completely shuts Night Phoenix down.
Night Phoenix.
Some good micro there, but you can only fit one Colossus into the prism.
Yep. And I mean that, as
That
you
was
said,
an excellent engagement for Botvinnik there.
yeah. Once those force fields went down, there was literally just way too much DPS there for that Protoss army. And Botvinnik's now going to move across the map and look to do some counter damage. He's up 30 supply at the moment, 20 something now, but yeah, gonna force Night Phoenix to push up his own ram. And yeah, kill a couple of these warping in Zealots. They do finish off warping in, but I think Botvinnik just has a bit too much DPS at the moment.
Yeah. And keeping up the pressure there.
Yeah.
Which is really nice. Not sure if he can push through with this. He might be able to, actually.
Yeah. Vikings land and
Yep, well. GG. Botvinnik makes it into the finals.
yeah, GG, good luck next.
I'm not sure if the other match has concluded yet. It has. Botvinnik will face Cuckoo,
Ooh.
who got a 2-0 against Hopt. We've seen him defeat Middle of VK in round 1. Now we'll see him again in the grand finals. I think we're gonna go into a short break. And then it's Cuckoo versus Botvinnik to decide the winner of this CSO Cup.
Flawless victory. Your destiny. Flawless flawless victory.
Excellent. Cyrax. Sector. Smoke. Motaro. Jade. Kitana. Scorpion. Sub-Zero. Sonya. Jax. Melina. Johnny Cage. Raiden. Kung Lao. Reptile. Come on. You can. Simmer down. Ermac. Shiva. Lee. Cyclops. Shao Kahn. Excellent.
The swarm brought ruin to our world. Our proud people became refugees. And yet, they could not shatter our unity. For we are bound by the Kala, the sacred union of our every thought and emotion. Today, we retake our homeworld, and with it, we retake our homeworld. We retake our home. We retake.
Hello and welcome back to the CSO Cup number 43. It's finals time between Cuckoo and Botvinnik. Best of 5, Terran versus Terran. Let's see who comes out on top out of these two players. In the top right, we have the blue Terran player, Cuckoo for Team Roddy.
His opponent in the bottom left of 2K Atmospheres, the red Terran SCVs. For Platinum Heroes, it's Botvinnik.
And we're already seeing some divergence from the standard loaders.
I mean, this is nice to see from Cuckoo. Just throwing out a proxy in best of 5. It's nice to see it. In the first game.
Also, I'd like to point out that we're once again on 2K Atmospheres for our first map. I really don't know what players are gonna do once 2K is no longer in the map pool. Are they just not gonna play a first map?
Yeah. It is a ridiculously common first map pick.
I did. All 3 series we've seen today started on 2K, right?
I think so.
It's so common, and oh no. Here's the Reaper.
Oh.
It stops short.
I think the Reaper's just waiting at the top of the ramp for
Yeah.
Cuckoo's Reaper to come across the map, but Cuckoo's positioned back at home. His Reaper's back at home, and
The only thing that will come from the side of the ramp are some concussive marauders. Reaper goes home. I mean, the Reaper not coming across the map. Not too much of an issue.
Cuckoo's 2
Oh,
Reapers though, on the way now.
And here come the marauders. They will be a bit ahead of the Reapers. Which are still making their way across the map, but here we go.
Here.
One Reaper of Botvinnik already taken out. And getting the SCV build in the CC, that is a very nice pickup.
Yeah, SCV's coming down from the main base of Botvinnik to try hold this. 3 going down so far, and no SCVs left here of Cuckoo to continue building this bunker, but
Yeah, one SCV did finish the CC there. So now he can lift it if he needs to, and I think he does need to, yep. There we go.
all the Marauders staying alive here for
Here's the
Cuckoo.
Widow Mine. Yeah, all Marauders still being alive is pretty nice. And Cuckoo has been playing rather efficient
wow.
with the Hellion and the Reaper. To the Widow Mine. Actually both Reapers. Which were there initially fell, I think.
Oh,
And
excuse
yeah.
me.
Botvinnik who decides to go across, and at home there's not really much because that's all chasing after this Medivac, but of course Medivacs can fly.
Yeah, and that's a full
Very
Medivac.
much faster. This is gonna be some damage. Starport SCV gets killed. SCVs have to be pulled, the Cyclone pops,
He's
locks onto the Medivac, so these troops should not have an escape.
Yeah, and that's pretty much going to be a cleanup here for Cuckoo. So, yeah, both players doing a pretty good, I'd say a pretty good job of doing damage on the other side of the map.
Yeah, neither one taking too much damage so far. The Cyclone is annoying. Goes in there, picks off an SCV. Goes back out. The lonely tech lab.
Yep. Lonely, 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 lonely tech lab.
It'd be fun to see Botvinnik
Take ownership of that tech lab.
take it over, yeah.
Yeah,
I'd enjoy seeing that.
I would too. I would too. Does it change color or does it remain?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, nice.
And it counts towards
Botvinnik structures.
towards the player's mineral losses then as well.
Oh, really? Once
So,
it changes
if-
ownership.
Yeah. So basically, if it becomes red because because Botvinnik takes it over, and then Cuckoo kills it, it counts as minerals lost from Botvinnik, even though Cuckoo
is
spent the
one.
minerals.
Ah, gotta love it.
I think that's really fun. On Alar, it's a bit of a spotter for Cuckoo. I won't see this move out there.
It's gonna run into, what is that? A tank?
Getting the
Oh.
tank is so nice.
Nice.
And now it's only 2 tanks. 2 Ravens lower. Ooh, pretty nice. This one Marauder is so low. How many HP does this have?
Had.
Ah.
Yeah,
Head.
it's better now. Oh,
Vikings getting taken out by the Cyclones.
oh!
So no more air support there. The Cyclones finding some good value. It's a bit of a standoff.
Yeah, I mean
Outside of Kuka's natural.
there are 2 ravens here, and they are quite high energy, so I mean those ravens throw down those interference matrices and disable those 2 tanks.
Even throw some turrets in there, perhaps.
Mm.
Here's a third tank.
Oof. Wow.
This medevac giving some nice vision to the tanks.
Yeah. Oi.
And the tanks try to escape at a very unlucky time. Both getting picked off. Ravens now throwing down turrets in the mineral lines. Because what else are they gonna do?
Oh, yeah.
Getting quite a few SCVs and damage on the units actually. Because they had so much energy.
Wow.
This is... I think the Ravens were
Wow. 13
really
SCVs.
made this attack successful.
Oh, they're gonna get picked off. Bang.
Oh no.
Oof.
But 13 SCVs, that's very nice.
Yeah, I mean, just look at the worker count now. Botvinnik up 25 workers.
Oh yeah. And already on a third, while
Cuckoo's only taking his
Cuckoo
now.
just setting up his third. And Cuckoo will try to strike now, knowing that he's just taken out the entire army that was on his side of the map.
Yeah, gets that cyclone very quickly. But there's
But there's
4 Vikings here for Botvinnik, so the air superiority it goes in the favor of Botvinnik. So yeah, both players scanning, seeing exactly what the opponent has and where.
and it's getting picked off up into the mineral line. Medivacs. Tanks that is. Making them move a bit faster. Orbital in tank range there.
It's gonna need to start preparing that.
Yeah, Vikings just watching on. Now playing out their air superiority.
Yeah, Cuckoo actually got himself into a pretty decent position. He's gonna deny mining on this 3rd base location. Also gonna pick up and drop into the mains and deny +1
and
armor.
getting
wow.
armor, getting... Oh, wow. But when he did not see this one coming,
Yeah,
he got the armor, he would have gotten the attacks
attack
as well.
Yeah.
And then that's so much of a disaster, because Cuckoo was on 1-1 already, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Cuckoo doing a good job. I mean, I like that tank pickup to reposition as fast as possible. Deny mining on that 3rd base, and then the pickup and drop into the main is just too classy. Catching Botvinnik out of position, trying to defend or trying to dislodge Cuckoo from that 3rd base location, and then having, I don't know, 2 or 3 medevacs drop into the main. Was a good move. I mean, let's not forget how that started. The proxy concussive marauders.
It did. And it did play out in the end.
Yeah, go is the call, man. And for the first time this afternoon, we're gonna get to see Blackburn.
Yeah, one of the maps that doesn't get so much love. Not hated, but
Not loved either.
yeah. Certainly one of the more interesting ones in terms of layout, because it's side to side, not corner to corner. And It starts off with this player in the bottom left. And a blue Terran. For Team Roddy, it's Cuckoo. Up 1-0.
His opponent in the bottom right hand corner, also with the Terran SCVs. This color's red. He plays for Platinum Heroes. It's Botvinnik.
I gotta say, I think red fits better on this map than blue.
Yeah, I think so.
From how it looks. Because you have the red elements here on the buildings. I think that looks cool.
Yep.
Now, this barracks
Yeah.
count
Yeah, I was about to say.
is getting a bit uncomfortably high. He's obviously hiding them in the back of his base. While Cuckoo is walling off with depots. So we have 3 barracks here. Cuckoo, as expected, on his way up the tech path.
Yep.
Going for the factory. But this is going to be quite a few Reapers. Here's the first one. That has the normal timing because, well, it came out of the first barracks.
Yep.
But more will follow.
We have to produce in 3 Reapers at a time. It's going to be it'll be pretty difficult to hold in the beginning, but I think it's definitely something that Cuckoo has faced before. So
It'll depend on the execution. Probably some micro. It's 4 Reapers now.
yeah, 3 more on the way. How many? I was about to say, how many do you think he's going to wait for before he goes?
I'm not sure. Because the longer he waits, the more Cuckoo will have things that do splash, like Hellions, like Widow Mines. Mostly those 2.
Oof.
Um,
Okay.
Yeah, perhaps tanks.
Yeah, I mean,
Botvinnik did show his hands there.
Yep.
And didn't get a whole lot done so far. It's not over though. Oh, this Hellion does so much damage. These Hellions, there are 2 of them now.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It'd be a nice cleanup here for Cuckoo.
If it weren't for these Hellions, Cuckoo could, Botvinnik could have been in such a nice spot.
But I mean,
Like this, I don't know.
yeah, I don't know either. Cuckoo's definitely well in the lead at the moment, but we'll see. We will see. I mean, Cuckoo's now moving across the map. Notice he has a better teched army. Oh, yep. Botvinnik doesn't want to be losing any more units than he needs to at the moment, because right now Cuckoo's army is, I dare I say, a hell of a lot better than just a mass Reaper
Yeah,
that
it
Botvinnik's
is.
pushing out.
These Reapers are only there to buy time now.
Yeah, yeah,
To try to get something out.
yeah. I mean,
But
this
for
is
now, it's a tank that sieges up in the natural base.
yeah. I mean, this
I'm not sure if there's a way for Botvinnik to salvage this game.
yeah. I have to agree with you there, because it's yeah. Cuckoo's in the base and Botvinnik's pulling all the SCVs, but I don't think that's going to be enough. Or is it?
I don't think there is. And even if there is, at what cost?
Yeah. How many workers go down?
Because
Cuckoo's
he's
up
losing
to.
quite a bit. The tank is now shelling. There is a tank. Gets mass repair, does not.
Managed to stay alive and.
Yeah. There's
Wow.
so many SCVs dying, I don't even know how many because there's no game hard, but
Yeah. Wow.
it's. It's. He's done too much damage,
Yeah.
Cuckoo.
Yeah. That strategy for Botvinnik not paying off as well as he would have liked to be in the beginning, and
Yeah, those Hellions, man.
wow. That
They
splash.
put in so much damage. Just like 2 or 3 shots and the game was basically over. And that puts Cuckoo on tournament point.
Yeah.
He could get the 3-0 here. Let's see if he does. As Berlin Grad will be our 3rd map of the series.
Yep.
It's best
Yep.
of 5, so let's see what's gonna happen. The map is loaded up. Players are in. And here we go then. In the bottom right. The blue Terran. Up 2-0 and could win the tournament with some exploding dogs. It's Cuckoo.
And his opponent in the top right hand corner. A familiar face and definitely looking to take this map and hopefully the next two. Red Terran SCV from Platinum Heroes to Botvinnik.
So on this time, so far at least, nothing out of the ordinary. All barracks is at home in reasonable numbers. Gases on both sides. Scouting SCV from Botvinnik. And now also from Cuckoo.
Yep, both players sending out their scouts.
Being a fella, seeing the timing of the scout.
Yep, both players opening up Reaper. Botvinnik checks the factory timing there. Cuckoo's gonna go in and see the factory timing there. And both players, nope, nothing too crazy.
Yeah, how are we going to maybe have a normal TVT?
Dare I say a macro game.
You're getting my hopes up there.
Let's see. Let's see what these players
Yeah,
have.
we have a natural from both players.
Yeah. Yeah, so far mirrored builds. Cars and Reapers, cars and Reapers.
Yeah, they're like exactly mirrored. Pretty fantastic.
Yeah. Love when that happens, makes me so happy.
Yeah, but there is a wood of mine now. I don't think I saw that from
Botvinnik?
Botvinnik.
Nope.
Oh, we're getting into Star Puzzle on either side now. Again, sir. Everything's still normal. I do like the skins.
Have to agree with you there. Glad to see no exploding dogs recently.
Yeah. Can't disagree there.
Yeah, I mean, not too much action going on here. There's 2 tech labs on the way for Botvinnik, so I wonder what Botvinnik's looking to do with all the tech labs.
Yeah, as per the caster curse, as you said that. Here now is Botvinnik moving out.
Whoa.
Oh, the Widow Mine. Doing some good damage.
Oh, I like that stop on the Hellions. Those Hellions get 2 shots off and quite a bit of damage.
Yeah, that was
but
nice. The one Hellion very badly bruised. On 2 HP there. Another Reaper falls and a third one. Only 1 Reaper left for Botvinnik. He has to retreat, I think. Yeah, he does.
Yeah, Cuckoo picks up. Yeah, heads over to the north side of the map.
Now it's just 1 Reaper that will get greeted and killed.
There was 1 Reaper. Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh.
On this side there,
Nice.
Cyclone's getting dropped into the main and immediately reloaded. Because you don't want your army to be stuck on the high ground.
Yeah, I mean, this game's been fairly chill. We're starting to build up Ravens. Ravens and tanks, so...
Here goes another medevac. Attempt number 2. There's another Cyclone in there this time.
It's
A mine and 6 Marines. Well, there's still a Cyclone of Botvinnik, and if Botvinnik has the reactions, and I think he does, he showed them last time around.
Yep.
This might get shut down as well, though. Cuckoo's going the long way. So he's undetected as he flies into the main.
Quick reaction there by Botvinnik. Botvinnik sees. Gets a lock on that
Yeah,
Widow
the mine fires. Doesn't really get any damage, but the SCVs do. The Marines do, sorry.
Yeah. Forces 2 auto turrets to get dropped, so...
Yeah, and Cuckoo now setting up the position on the map. Perhaps trying to deny the CC getting built here. Oh, the Raven very low on HP, but
Almost got that Raven.
survives the lock-on.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna get into this Viking war now. Both players making 2 Vikings at a time.
Yeah, so far it's unclear who has the air superiority. Very important in TBT.
Yep. Yep.
Because well, Ravens are very powerful, and if your opponent has Ravens in the air, and you don't, you're not in a great spot. This Cyclone spots, locks on, and drives away.
Yeah. First sensor tower up on the side of Botvinnik, so...
That's a great addition always. Cyclone again makes it out. He's been through a lot.
Yeah, that 1 tank for Botvinnik.
Now this is a weird engagement. All the tanks disabled. The Rita bomb on Botvinnik's army.
Yeah. And
It looks like Botvinnik might just have crushed this. both on the ground and in the air.
Wow. Oh, okay. I don't think you're supposed to lose that Viking like that, but
It's pretty close air-wise. Or very not close at all. Botvinnik has 1 Viking. Cuckoo had 0 in the end there. Some reinforcements already flew in. Not making his way home for now.
nice scouting supply depot there.
Yeah. Botvinnik built some more of his X-Wing Vikings.
Oh, that's cool, man. The skins today are really cool.
Oh yeah. That's pretty amazing. Cuckoo is building or having scouting in
Marines.
so many places
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
map. Building a turret here, building a turret there. Having units here, here. Oh well, here. This isn't a unit. That's scouting. Was a medevac drop, and it barely missed the other medevac drop. So this turret will catch it.
Ooh.
Helpless against it, but nice spot. This drop got spotted by the supply depot, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, this game's sort of slowing down a little bit. It's turning into a big like positional play. We'll see both players moving on the map with a few Marines
do
and
like
medevacs.
the medevac marine squads just avoiding each other.
Yeah.
Squad meeting up with the rest of the army. So that Cuckoo can take his 4th as well. Botvinnik did so already. The drop is moving out again. There's still the depot. I like that he lowered it in the meantime.
Yeah, this
These
tank.
Marines catching the tank on the
Ooh.
map.
Ooh.
That's certainly nice.
Yeah, nice pick off there.
Medivacs probably got scouted by the depots, but they will still make their way into the main base. Because these turrets are not yet up and there are no units to defend there as of right now.
Yeah, Marines gonna move into this mineral line. 7 SCVs going down so far as looks like Cuckoo's gonna hit that 4th base location as well. So Cuckoo sieging up in the main base and gonna hit this 4th base location pretty much
And these
simultaneously.
3 tanks very much exposed. Running into a planetary, there is Cuckoo.
Yeah.
Losing quite a few Marines, but still able to
Wow. Botvinnik came.
completely destroy the flank of Botvinnik there.
Yeah, Botvinnik coming from behind.
Which
But
I really liked.
yeah.
The drop finally getting cleaned up completely. Supply depot, extra supply drops.
Yeah, I mean, I
for
like
Botvinnik.
I like the
We
fact
lost
that
quite a few depots.
both players going on to 3-3, even on upgrades, and pretty much exactly mirrored on upgrades. So
This is quite a big tank amount, not gonna lie. I don't think he still has the bio to back it up. But he's in the process of rebuilding it. Cuckoo trying to keep the pressure up here.
yeah, I mean, Cuckoo up 20 army supply and 7 workers. Worker count not so much, but not such a big thing. The army supply though. Yeah, both players quite
Yeah.
happily on 4 bases. Cuckoo going up to 5.
I know this could get rather important. Takes on the spotting supply depot, which actually worsens the supply book of Botvinnik. Might need to drop some supply again.
Yeah, I mean, Botvinnik. So 147 out of 148. Cuckoo pretty much maxed. Going for a pretty decent Doom drop here.
Here we go. Then there are two Vikings. Yep, they do drive this back. This squad though will get taken care of. Marine spotting the 5th base. And actually taking out the SCV.
Wow, denying or delaying that 5th base going up is definitely something Botvinnik needs at the moment, because he's pretty much down the base and down 50 supply at the moment, so...
Yeah, and Cuckoo opening up the entrance to the 4th base of Botvinnik here. They're now going towards the 3rd. And also showing the debris here.
Yeah, Cuckoo being maxed at the moment is actually such a big deal.
Yeah, and Botvinnik is so far behind. I like this.
Yeah, the CC is
I think
definitely
it's
gonna
going
get
to fall,
oh,
actually.
definitely, yeah, definitely.
I saw some units moving up, but they kind of stopped. That's an interesting tank. It goes down, but I think it can be replaced. But Botvinnik is trying to give himself a bit of breathing space here. Now Cuckoo doesn't want to let that happen. Moves up the ramp to the plateau on which the 5th base stands. Tries to push in there, interference matrices.
On a couple of
Going
those
down on the
tanks,
path there, and this is a very dead base.
Wow. And Cuckoo in a very commanding position, yes. Maxed and starting to build up a bit of a bank. I mean, let's look at the units tab. We got 7 Ravens on the side of Botvinnik against the 2 of Cuckoo. I mean, that's a huge difference.
It is, but they kind of need to come into play, and Ravens are very strong, but you need an army to back them up. And there are quite a few tanks. Not as much bio as I'd like to see. Scan here, because he wants to drop into the main base. I'm not sure if everything... Oh, none of the medivacs going down during this. So everything can unload. This is a very efficient drop for Cuckoo there. Destroying some supply depots, supply blocking. Oh, these are the very tasty depots as well, with the supply drops on.
Yeah, Botvinnik.
Even though he does get cleaned up.
Wow. Cuckoo doing a really good job, yeah. I mean, just pulling Botvinnik's army all the way up into the main base and now hitting the 3rd.
Yeah, he lost quite a bit in the main base though. About which I'm a bit concerned, because like I was concerned about the bio backing up Botvinnik's army first. Now there's no bio to back up these tanks of Cuckoo.
Yeah. Quite a few of those Ravens went down from Botvinnik, so... Actually, did they? There's 7 Ravens now. Still, maybe they didn't go down. I thought quite a few had got taken out, but...
I think Cuckoo got very much cleaned up there. And Botvinnik rightly wants to force the issue now, because there's not much army left for Cuckoo. Half of it died in the main, and the rest
It's still
just couldn't defend itself.
Yeah. These starports are going to get taken out, and looks like Botvinnik has just a little bit too much here. With another 10 Marines that got built. 9 more about to pop here, but there's
so many tanks. The bio count is a bit lacking again, but compared to Cuckoo's army, it's still plenty.
Yeah, that tank line is quite deep, and if you look now at the
really
supplies,
ability.
yeah, Cuckoo's got the bank, but it just doesn't have the units at the moment.
Yeah. So Botvinnik will carefully take out the 3rd base, making sure he doesn't get hit from behind.
Yeah.
This is a very nice position he's got himself into.
Yeah, Cuckoo just...
Still stands, but
that marine building counter of Cuckoo's just doesn't move from 10. It just Cuckoo.
Yeah, it mustn't. It can't.
It can't if he has a chance of staying in this game.
Yeah, this base will fall. Which is especially unfortunate as there are 3 fresh mules.
Yeah, but
And everything here will get taken out.
Cuckoo doing a bit of a
Kuka
counter.
somehow found the Marines
Yeah.
to do another counter attack. Oh, this is so greatly positioned, but I'm not sure if it matters. Because Kuku at the same time tried to push Botvinnik back a bit. Where are the Marines on the map? Have they all gone down?
Yeah, I think
No,
so.
there's no Marines on either side. 26 for Botvinnik and 13 for Kuku. This is just tanks versus tanks at this point.
Yeah.
This is a bit bizarre.
Yeah, Botvinnik still
Because the
with
Marines
this.
are regularly just running into each other's tanks.
Well, this air superiority here for Cuckoo's definitely going to buy him a bit more time, but Botvinnik's done such a good job of bringing this game back after being supply blocked for so long.
Here comes some more bio.
Cuckoo's got a hit squad at the 12 o'clock position, I think. Yeah, he's got
He does. Well,
Oh.
that's a planetary.
Yeah, he can't be doing that.
This pad squad though can
Oof.
get through the planetary. And it does so very successfully. Cuckoo has mostly burnt through his bank. And there's production here in the back here, which is so valuable.
Yep. Yeah.
And will fall there.
I think Botvinnik's done it. I think he's pulled this one
Yeah.
back. Cuckoo's in a pretty commanding spot for pretty much most of the game, but yeah, I think Botvinnik's been
He took a few too many Marines into the main base there.
yeah, I think so. And that armor
And
shred.
he did a lot of damage, but then the tanks were just exposed. It's Liberator.
Oh, 3
This
tanks go
is
down.
Pretty
Nice.
good. Well, because Kuku certainly knows how to get himself into good positions, but also out of bad ones. Trying to force it here.
Well, I mean, Botvinnik baits 5 auto turrets there out of those ravens. That's spent energy that obviously they'll start building it
Yeah,
up
but
again.
also he lost quite a bit during it.
Yeah, yeah. Look at the worker count.
Yeah,
Well,
Kuku's economy definitely got crumbled by Botvinnik taking out his 4th, his 5th. He does have a new 4th in the corner on the top right.
yeah, and Cuckoo's taking
He's
the
slowly saturating.
7 o'clock
And
position.
that will become very important.
Wow. Yeah,
He's
Botvinnik.
kind of playing himself back.
Yeah, Botvinnik's done a really good job of getting himself back into this game, and I think I like his position a bit more than I do Cuckoo's at the moment.
I certainly wouldn't count Kuku out.
Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not.
He's still on a strong position, still has the production.
Ooh, Botvinnik only has 1
Somehow.
Raven left. Cuckoo's now up to 5. So, that Raven count
that's
has
not good.
definitely swung in favor of Cuckoo, so,
And there are so many medivacs in there
yeah.
for
Oh.
Botvinnik.
How many medivacs for Botvinnik? 10 medivacs, wow. Also skews the army supply a little bit. That's a lot of tanks, man. Wow. 11 tanks to 13, but I think Botvinnik's are a little bit more spread out than Cuckoo's.
No. Kinda caught a bit, but these ravens so valuable.
That 1 marine gonna take out the tank. Nice.
Yeah.
So much of TVT is about positional advantages, and
It is, and like we saw it twice this match that just one engagement can swing the game.
yeah. Oof.
And once again, all the bio gets burned through on both sides.
Yeah. What's left now? 13
And
marines.
for Botvinnik, there aren't tanks either. Most of his army supply, I think, is in medivacs.
Cool. Also a nice move there, picking up the tanks to get them to move a little bit faster. Cuckoo sieged that 12 o'clock position, I think, with a couple tanks, and yeah, it's
He
just...
did. He's being annoying. We know he's multitasking.
Wow. He's going to get that 12 o'clock position, but it looks like Botvinnik's going to push in and say, okay, well, you're taking out one of my bases, let me take out one of
Yeah,
yours.
because now Cuckoo is a bit out of position. It's Botvinnik who has the high ground on Cuckoo's base, basically. He isn't confident enough to go up all the way there. Giving it back to Cuckoo, and no, he shouldn't stand there. That is so dangerous, because it's Cuckoo who now stims in.
A couple landed Vikings getting picked off. Yeah, Cuckoo's definitely clawing himself back into this game. Both players doing a good job of that in this one game. This is Cuckoo on match point, so Botvinnik's not going to give up anytime soon, or going to give up easily.
And at the moment, he's still in a pretty okay position.
Yeah, I like Botvinnik
It's-
expanding to that bottom left-hand base.
He needs a bit more army. He has the economy, in theory. And now this could get scrappy, because this is Cuckoo's army. And way over here comes Botvinnik into the completely undefended natural. We might have ourselves a base race here.
Yeah, Cuckoo loading up 2
Cuckoo
medivacs.
not at all mobile enough to do anything against this, because he's mostly on tanks.
Yeah. And Botvinnik now sieging Cuckoo's production. This is not a position you want to be in a Terran, to have your production siege. This base in the bottom left-hand corner looks like it's going to get taken out. 12 workers going down so far, but...
And the tank's now rolling back. But this is so much damage done.
Yeah,
All of the production getting taken out.
yeah, Cuckoo starting to float some stuff across.
It's not much that's still alive on Botvinnik's army. That's in the main base. In fact, this is the entire army cleaned up. Mostly. These are some reinforcements that got built afterwards. Oh no.
Botvinnik has no idea that Cuckoo has that base in the top right-hand corner, does he?
I don't think he does now. Otherwise,
No, he
I'm
has
sure they would've
absolutely
taken out.
no idea of that base in the top right-hand corner. Wow. Cuckoo now with the economic advantage.
Yeah, but he look, this starport's burning down.
Yeah, he's going to lose quite a bit of his production as well.
He
so-
lost quite a bit production. A bit is still standing, but his production got severely crippled. This is a nice tank shot there.
But I think Botvinnik only has this one mining base at 12 o'clock.
Yeah,
Cuckoo's
and
got 6 o'clock in the top right, so... And it's about a good...
it'll be under pressure.
Yeah, I think this might just be
One.
it.
Yeah, and Botvinnik will still try. But now Cuckoo's army is bigger and he has an economy, while Botvinnik absolutely does not.
Right, he has absolutely no mining at the moment, and Cuckoo mining from 2 bases. Yeah, just
He
look
might try to just force the issue
at... Yeah,
by
Botvinnik...
walking into the main. But Cuckoo might say thank you very much, well I'll walk into yours. There's a nice SCV trying to pick up and
Yeah.
cutting off the reinforcements, but that also tells Cuckoo where Botvinnik is. Finds this base.
Yep. fix it.
Slices Cuckoo's economy in half. Cuckoo now sends a small squad into the base of Botvinnik, where there's obviously no defense. And I don't think Botvinnik intends to defend it,
Yeah, not at all.
because he's planning to do the same.
Botvinnik's taken the 8 o'clock position, so
He's a bit indecisive.
Yeah.
He does go in now. Probably was scared of the tank. Drops everything into the main base.
Cuckoo's
On top
bringing
of the production of Cuckoo.
Cuckoo's bringing his whole army here to take this out. I think Cuckoo knows that if he can just kill this army, he's taken out Botvinnik's last hope at winning this game. But yeah,
fighting up the ramp. Rather risky move, but he has just so much that he can't take out. Botvinnik now on 1 SCV. So there's absolutely no way that he can make any more stuff than what he has.
Yeah, Botvinnik also lost that base at the 8 o'clock position. Cuckoo's had a hit squad or something take out that 8 o'clock position, which was the only mining base of Botvinnik. So yeah, this is turning into a little bit of a scrappy one. Whoop, another medevac goes down.
Yeah, but the difference is that Cuckoo has this base, he's mining from it.
Yeah, and Botvinnik has no idea.
Yeah. He's lacking minerals. He now sees it. And
GG.
Well, that's the GG then.
Yeah.
Seeing that economy and seeing his own economy.
Wow.
He knew it would be it. Well played for both players. An absolutely epic final game, I have to say. That was phenomenal to watch.
Yeah, I mean TVT, probably not my favorite matchup to watch, but that game definitely didn't disappoint. Definitely.
Oh yeah, that was
pretty epic.
That was epic.
Yeah, feels bad for Botvinnik not knowing that Cuckoo was mining on that top right base. I think if he had even the slightest sniff that Cuckoo was mining up there, we would have had a very, very different game. But I mean, that wasn't the case, and shout out to Cuckoo for taking this week's Cup 43. Wow, can't believe it, with a 3-0 over Botvinnik. Let's see if yeah.
Well, that concludes it. Do we have the results of the third place match?
I don't see any results of the third place match. But let me check.
ID. Apparently, Night Phoenix has been given the walkover. So it's Cuckoo first after this epic final.
Wow.
Botvinnik, though, a deserved second place.
And Night Phoenix getting the walkover to take third.
Yeah, well played to the players.
Oh,
thank you for watching.
I've just checked the MMRs of Cuckoo and Botvinnik, and Botvinnik's MMR is 2 points higher than Cuckoo's. That's I mean, from that last game, I would definitely agree with that. I mean, those two players,
they're so closely matched. I think 3-0 is like, it does not at all tell the whole story.
Definitely not. Definitely not. Definitely not. That was such an epic series from those two players. So, big shout out to them.
Yeah, thank you for watching. Make sure to come back next week when it's gonna be CSO Contender time. Either watch the stream, sign up yourself if you're under 4.5k MMR, and see you then. Bye.
The swarm brought ruin to our world. Our proud people became refugees. And yet, they could not shatter our unity. For we are bound by the Kala, the sacred union of our every thought and emotion. Today, we retake our homeworld. And with it, we retake our homeworld. We retake our home. We retake